A very good morning to you, karibu sana, and this is Monday, Money Monday, your go-to show for financial tips and great insights and strategies as well on how you can become a great and a successful entrepreneur. And also for the day-to-day people, we help you become financially independent in the future. And on today's edition of Money Monday, we're discussing something that is really interesting, something that is related to you as a day-to-day person aspiring to have a business, or probably you are an entrepreneur, you're watching us, ama pia ulianza biashara ikamaliza 2 months ukafunga ukasema this is not my thing. Well, let's try to help you. Probably after this show you'll get to learn on how you can go back to that business, that is introducing a new product into the market from concept to consumer. And every successful brand that you know or you see out there was once introduced to the market for the very first time. Some succeeded and others failed, not because it was bad. Probably it's because of the introduction. And according to the key statistics, over 90 to 95 of new products fail within their first year. Not because they're bad, but due to poor market introduction, positioning, and awareness. And also, statistics say that consumers form an opinion about a new product within the first 7 to 10 seconds. So that is bringing that aspect to your product introduction in the market. It's key. And more than 70% of consumers say they are willing to try a new product if it clearly solves the problem or offers a better value than the existing option. And that's why today in studio we are honored to have that is Peter Waweru, the founder of NTIDAI Insurance Agencies. I'm sure umepatana nayo kwa social media. You have interacted with him out there and know he's full of wealth experience when it comes to such kind of matters to do with entrepreneurship, finances, and businesses as well. Without further ado, help me welcome him to the show. A very good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
You're well?
I'm good.
It has been long since in January was the last time you were here.
The last time was here was only introducing the year.
Yes.
At the beginning of the year. God has been gracious. We are doing well.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
And today we're talking about something that is really interesting, that is product introduction to the market. But before we dive deep into the topic, let me start to hear your general perspective or your view. What will make you go for a new product in the market as a consumer or as a customer?
First and foremost, as a customer, I would want to see the product that I'm going to buy. Is it solving my problem? Because everything as a consumer that I buy, it must be solving a certain problem that I have. So now as a business person, when you go now back to now as a business person, whenever you want to introduce a certain product, you must have at the back of your mind, what problem do I want to solve in the market?
There is always a problem?
Yes. You don't just bring a product. Any product that you introduce in the market, you must be solving a certain problem. And that is the basis. So anytime you have a product or you think about any product, what problem do you want to solve? And the customer will come back to you if you are able to solve that problem conclusively and within the limit of their needs.
Even if there is another brand with the same product that you want to introduce, still you're going to solve the same problem?
Yes.
How?
Let's take for example, any product. A product can either be a service or a real product that you're selling. And we take a very simple example. Let's go to the transport. There are so many matatus, there are so many taxis, there are so many vehicles that are applying a certain route. But you want to solve a problem. How are you going to solve the problem that they may have? You may come with comfortability. You may have matatus that are not reliable, or vehicles that are not reliable. You may have vehicles that don't have enough space when you have your family. Think of the young families. I have my 2, 3, 4 children and we need to travel together. Do our matatus that we have currently, are they able to accommodate such kind of a family? Then you come with a vehicle that has a small seat for the child and a babysitter for the child that is suckling.
I love that.
Haven't you solved a certain problem? So any lactating mother will come back to you.
Actually,
For the young children who are going to school, those children are waking up very early. They need to be in school at a certain time. The matatus are fully packed. If you come up with your matatu, for example, our route here in the morning, and say, my matatu will be carrying the children going to Kiamaina at around 5 in the morning or 6:30 in the morning. You have solved that problem, and therefore they'll be running to your matatu that day. So you look at a problem and create a solution.
So for those who started businesses without asking yourself, what kind of problem are you solving? Ebu anza kujiuliza hayo maswali sasa. And now let's dive now into the topic. From your experience, what does a good product introduction looks like?
As just you have said, we first look at the problem that is there. How will you identify that there is a problem? You must do what you call market research. You must research very well to understand that this is the need of the people. Therefore, your product must, one, it's tailor-made to solve a certain problem. That is number one. And then number two, it must be within the regulation of the country. It must also take into consideration the religion of the people, the culture of the people, before you introduce that product that you have. Let's take an example. You want to introduce a certain dress in a certain market area. That dress, you want to introduce it in a hot area. And now, the product that you want to sell are the hoods, the heavy ones. How many people are going to buy it?
Less people.
Very less. But take the same hood, zile ambazo ni mzito, and go and sell them in an area like Rimuru. You are already solving a problem of the cold for those people. So the product that is there must be in line with the culture of the people, because if right now you go and start selling the mini skirts and the skirts up to the knee in Garissa, how many people are going to buy them?
Actually, probably none.
None. If the same thing you come and take today, and you want to come and, for example, within an area that is Christian, and you want to sell dera, how many people are going to buy the dera and the buibuis? And it is a Christian area. So the culture of the people, really, the religion of the people, and then the regulation that are governing there. If, for example, you go to coast, men wear kanzu, and it's and that is a dress. That is because of their culture. Now, take the same kanzu, go sell it in Nyeri, where men are wearing trousers. Will you be in business? Okay. So the culture of the people, okay, the religion of the people, the regulation of that country, so that, and again, the key area is, what problem do I want to solve?
And now when the product is at the verge or it has been introduced to the market, do the first impression really matter?
A great deal. You have to think of a number of things before you even introduce the product.
Which are?
One, what are the color codes that you're going to use? The color code you're going to use. The name that you're going to give to your product. Okay? What are the ingredients that you're going to have? What is the timing of the product? The location where you are going to put that product. Let's give an example. Right now, I want to introduce a product called the Christmas tree. A Christmas tree. And this Christmas tree, I introduce it in the month of June. How many people are going to buy that?
Actually, probably nobody.
Now, let me take the same Christmas tree and I introduce it in December 25. Okay? And I introduce it in a Christian where there are more Catholics within that region. How many people are going to buy it? Are we together? So the product depends. I want to introduce a certain product for rice, for example. And I know it's the month of Ramadan. and I want to introduce that product of the rice that can be under the pilau, the one that they are going to use, and I introduce it just during the month of Ramadan. How is the reception of my product? Are we together? So it has to depend on the location, the timing, the packaging of the product that I have, and not only that, the culture and the religion of the people. That creates a great difference when you introduce the product.
You have mentioned color. How does it really influence the perception of the product?
Different colors have different understanding for different people. Okay? Different people have different colors. For example, if I were to introduce a red color, there are some that take red and associate it with blood. Blue, they associated with peace. White, green, every color has a different connotation. If you have a combination of, for example, the Rastafarians, black, green, red, yellow, and you create those kind of dresses, and then you introduce them to the Christians, what is going to happen? Immediately, that color I have a bread, and that bread, the packaging of my bread, I have it in the colors of the Rastafarians. How many people are going to buy it?
They won't buy it.
Why?
It does not complement their value.
Yes. So color has a great impact. Okay, the color has a great impact on the people that you're going to sell to. So you have to think of the color, not a color depending on the current on the customer that you're targeting. Have that color. Imagine you have your own matatu, and this matatu, you have branded it with a certain colors. Umeichora, imewekwa manyoka, imechomwa manyoka na yale mengine na vitu kama zile. How many people are going to buy that? Then you have the same car, and you have for example, umeichora wanyama, and you want to use that car to use it for the tourist, for example. Na hii gari yako umechora wanyama vizuri, but you're taking it to as a tourist vehicle. It is in line with, if for example today you have your van, for example the tour van, your tour van, then you label it red. Nataka uangalie gari ya red ikienda kwa park. Watu wangapi wataingia? Even to the animals. It is not incompatible. So color is of great importance when you are thinking of, now you have a church as a building, and we introduce kanisa yako. You know, a church is also a service or a product that you want to. Then that color, church ambayo uko nayo pale, umepaint color green ama umepaint color red yote. Are you getting that?
Like a butchery.
Or a butchery, na butchery umepaint color black or green.
Okay, that really makes sense. And according to the statistics that you mentioned at the introduction of the show, many businesses fail within the first year or the 3 months, the product introduction in the market. At what stages do businesses go wrong when it comes to planning, branding, or marketing of the product itself?
Angie, I want to tell you this. If a customer comes and buys from you today, you make a sale. You make a
sale.
If that customer comes back, he has won your trust. He has won your
trust.
If he refers somebody to you, you made a brand.
So brand is not about the posters. You know, people that have this idea, branding is about the posters, the colors of the social media. There's not that.
I've told you very clearly. If somebody comes and buy a product from you, you have started a business, and everybody will flock there during the launching of, I'm sorry to use as an example. Okay, somebody, the moment you launch, everybody will come and buy. That is a sale, and you make a great sale. Then, if they come back, you have won their trust, and they become your customer. And that is why you have a trust. For example, I, for example, use Monoline or 2NK as my means of transport when I'm traveling to Nairobi, for example. They have won my trust, and that is why I would go back to Monoline. I would go back to 2NK. I'll go to Maureen. They have won my trust. Are you together? But if I refer somebody, that's a brand. Are you together?
Yeah.
So, and what brings in the trust? The trust, it now comes in from the customer satisfaction. Okay? The customer is satisfied with your product. How did you serve that customer? What is your turnaround time? And not only in the product, also in the service. You are our kiddy there. A lawyer. You have your service. You have your customers. How frequently do you respond to your customers' call? You are a hospital. The customer has come. That person is sick. How did you treat that customer? What is the confidentiality of the customer? You have won the trust. Then if they refer somebody to you, then you are a brand. And that is what maintains a brand. You may have very good posters, very good marketing, but if people don't trust your product, then you cannot make a brand.
Okay. So when you come for the next session, you'll get to understand how you make the customers get to trust you. But before we go for a short break, because we have that is 3 minutes, then at what stage do many businesses go wrong?
The businesses go wrong on the customer service. That is where the key area is the customer service. And when it comes to the customer service, who have you entrusted to get into contact with your customer? Yes, you have the idea, you have packaged your product, you have all the colors, you have the pricing is right, the location is right, but who is your person who is getting that product to the customer? That takes us back again to the people, the doers, your staff. How are they serving your customer? And that is why I've always insisted as a HR consultant, train your employees well. Let them have the proper customer service. Let them have the product knowledge well. And the moment they have the product knowledge, they have the customer welfare, then they will be able now to present you well. Because the presentation of the product itself is a great deal. You are going to a hospital, you are sick, and the person who is serving you from the gate, not the doctor who you're meeting, from the gate, the person on the records, to where you are sitting, that service all matters whether you go back again to that hospital.
Yeah, I agree. So that means that a good customer experience can really save or sustain an average product. Can you say that?
Very much. We have even substandard products in the market. But simply because they are well packaged and the people who are presenting them are doing a good job, that product remains. We have very superior product, but because of the people, the staff that you have, the staff that you're using, that product just flops. So the key area is the customer satisfaction. And that customer satisfaction, who brings the customer satisfaction? It is the employees that you have. Yes.
So they play a very big
crucial role. Do you know the owner of Safaricom, for example? Who is the owner of Safaricom? But you meet the staff at the customer care. The people on the product there, those are the people who now have to sell the product.
They make Safaricom what it is today.
The employees are the people who make Safaricom to be what it is. They may have all the marketing or the branding and all that, but that person who is at the top there, the customer service, when you call the customer care, how does that person respond to you? You feel you won't come back again.
Yeah, I agree.
So the product, you may have a very good product, but the key for the success of your product, customer satisfaction.
So let's go for a short break. Then when you come back, you'll help us understand how can one make when it comes to the packaging of the product, what is it supposed to look like, and also that part here, earning your customer trust. What is it needed? What do we need as entrepreneurs? What do you need as a day-to-day person before you introduce that product in the market? And you'll be told the things that you need to consider when you're introducing a product in the market, the value that you're bringing, the problem that you're solving, that is the gaps in the market, the color, the timing, the name of the product, the location, and the culture of that place. Well, we'll go for a short break, then we'll be right back after the short break. So make sure that you stay tuned. Welcome back, and this is the Money Monday, your go-to show for financial tips and great insights, as well as give you strategies on how you can become a great and a successful entrepreneur. And for the day-to-day people, we help you become financially independent in the future. And let's circle back to the topic that we're discussing today. That is product introduction to the market from concept to consumer. And I'm back with my guest, Peter Waweru, the founder of NTIDAI Insurance Agencies. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And I love in the first session the way you've helped us understand how product introduction looks like. And there are a few things that you mentioned, and I would love you to elaborate more or further. This is, you mentioned something to do with customer satisfaction, so that you can earn the trust of your that is customers, for them to come back. How does it work when it comes to earning the trust?
After you have done the launching of your product, okay, the next thing is what you call monitoring and evaluation. You have to monitor and to evaluate the product, so that you evaluate the performance of the product, the reception of the product, so that the changes that you need to make on that product, so that it suits the needs and the emerging needs of the customer. You also need to realize that the world is static. What was true yesterday may not be true today. Okay, so that product that was selling very well over the Christmas festivities is not the same the way the customers are going to have the same product in the month of January, when the students are going back to school. Okay, then it's not the same during the cold and maybe. So you have to think, for some of the product depends on the climate and also the timing of the year. So the performance. But if it is for your service, for example, you have, for example, we in the service industry, in the insurance, we have maybe looked at a problem of, for example, in the medical area, there is a problem of people having inpatient only cover, but we want to introduce an outpatient cover. How are we going out to serve these people? We think of, there is a problem of people having, for example, only inpatient, and we want how to have an outpatient. Okay, for instance, a company like AAR, they introduced an inpatient cover, and then within the limit that they have, they put 30% of it to be for the outpatient. Right, together. Then the next level is what hospitals are going to be the service providers. After having the service providers, now we start now asking ourselves, when after the launching of that product, for example, that medical cover, how is the reception of the service by the customers and also the service providers? What is the turnaround time of that product? Okay, so that if there are any improvement that we need to do, we are able now to improve on the product that you already have. So after the launch of the product, we have to go monitoring and evaluation.
Immediately after launching?
Immediately after launching, we have now to monitor. Okay, and now we have to evaluate the performance, the reception, and how the working of that product is in the market, whether a product or a service. Okay, that now act as the feedback, and feedback is of great importance, so that now we may do the improvement. We have the original product that we had, but now we do the improvement of that product to suit the need of the customers. Yes.
Wow, that is quite interesting. And you also mentioned something. You mentioned the packaging of the product. A good packaging, how is it supposed to look like?
If you're now having a real product, the packaging is of great importance, because you may want to have a very complicated package, but we also need to look at the cost, because the packaging will have an overall effect on the price for the product. Then we also have to look at the perishability of the product. You have to look at the product. If it's a fragile product, the packaging will depend on that. Okay, the regulations, the country regulation, the county council regulations will determine the packaging. You may think that I want to package my product and I want to use the polythene bags, for example, and I want to be selling this product in a country like Rwanda, where polythene bags are completely banned. Or even here in Kenya, where polythene bags are completely banned. Now, are you going to use the polythene bag, though it has a longer duration? No, simply because the laws of the country do not allow that kind of a packaging.
So they get to influence the packaging
Yes,
of the product.
the law of the country depends on what kind of a package that you're going to have. Okay, again, the climate of the area, the location for that matter. If you're in a very cold area, the packaging that you now have to have is different from a package that maybe you're going to use in a hot area. So the locality, the laws of the land, okay, the target customer again. Kama ni product ya watoto, have the colors that are outshining colors. It is for the old men, the colors again differ. Are you together?
Yeah.
So the age target, and that now goes to, when you're launching a product, you must also have what you call the customer target. Who are you targeting? So your product also has to be, who are my customer? The customer, the target of the customer that I have, that determines the kind of a package that
And
you
is
have.
it possible the product to appeal to everyone, or you must have the target audience?
And that is why we may have the same product. Kama sasa, let's take for example, you have a bakery.
Yeah.
You have a bakery. Within the same products of the bakery, kuna mkate the family size. They are the cakes ambazo utatengeneza maybe za watoto wadogo. They are the short cakes, the biscuits ambazo utatengeneza from the same bread, the same factory, appealing to a certain group of people. So the packaging will depend. It is the same product that you have from the bakery, lakini different product depending on the age and the people that you are targeting. Yeah.
And still on the same note, on the target audience, how will one know that this is supposed to be my target audience? How does that work?
Now that now goes to the product. Before even launching the product, there is what you call research. You do the product research so that you have, what problem do you want to solve? We go back again to the same way we started. What problem am I solving? Are we together? And that problem that you're solving will now take back again now to do, what target customer am I looking at? And what problem do they have? Have you gone to the supermarket and looked at where the sweets are, the chocolates? Where are they? The sweet things at the face value pale chini, ndiposa mtoto anaweza kuiona.
Wow, that's really, I know.
Just go now to the supermarket and look at the packaging and the positioning of different product in the supermarket. Ingia tu leo Clean Shelf for example. Ukiingia tu hivi, macho yako kwanza inaona nini? The goodies, the tamtamus that you require. Those are there at the target. Ukiingia tu. Then as you come back from the supermarket, ni nini unaona? Zile vitu ambazo ni basics za nyumbani ambazo unahitaji. Nahitaji kwenda na nyumbani kiberiti, nahitaji kwenda na chumvi, nahitaji kwenda na mkate, nahitaji kwenda na ni dawa ya meno, nataka kwenda na tamu. Kuna hapa mbele, kuna yogurt iko pale. It was not in your budget. Kuna roll pop ziko pale. Why? Because I want now to target not only the product. You see, a supermarket is a business. And the product that they have is all the service that they want to sell. That's a supermarket. So the way they will package, they will set their business is to appeal to the people whom they need. You have a boutique. Nini watu wanasahau sana kununua kwa boutique, kwa nyumba yake? Handkerchief. The socks.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo ukiingia kwa boutique, sitaenda nifiche socks na kule nyuma, nitaziweka hapa mbele. The bras, the panties, hizo nitaziweka hapa mbele. So that by the time unatoka umenunua vitu zako zingine, ukitoka pale kwa mlango, you see something, I had forgotten this. So even in that business, yes, the product is there, but also how you set your business to appeal to the customer is of great importance.
And let's talk about that is pricing. How does it really affect the product introduction to the market? Because some people think, because you know my product is in the market and take a price ya chini ndio nipate customers wengi. How does it work?
A price when it comes to the product is a result of so many factors. the price of a commodity is a topic that we can have a whole discussion day.
Yeah.
Because the price that you place at your product is determined by a number of things. Cheap is not cheap is expensive, as I said, but cheap is not expensive. Understand my point? Cheap is expensive. Cheap is not expensive. It's a long story that we can discuss. Are we together? So price depends on a number of factors, and never compete on the price. Compete on the service, so that the customer gets the satisfaction to trust you. And I'll give an example. A bottle of water on the streets, para kwa barabara, is costing you 30 shillings. The same bottle of water in a hotel is costing 50 shillings. In a supermarket, you'll buy the same bottle, maybe at 50 shillings. Let's go to a different hotel. Tuingie hapa Kunisti. Tuingie Salova. The same bottle of water will cost 100 shillings. The same bottle of water, we go to the airport, will cost us you 200 shillings. The same product.
Yeah, sure.
Why? Packaged the same. Okay? Packaged the same. Same quality. But different prices. Why? Because the price of a commodity depends on their locational value. Where are you locating your product? Are we together?
Yeah.
The location, value. Then the target of the audience that you have. So the price is a discussion that you can have. So where are you going to locate your product? Where do you want to go and sell? If I decide today I want to be selling at the informal sector, nimeenda nitakuwa nauza vitu zangu pale Pondamari, ama nitakuwa nauza pale Langa Mwisho. The same product, if I go and sell the same product at Mirimani, the prices are different.
That's true. So you still need to look at the cash flow of the people that are surrounding you.
And that is why we say the market research is of great importance before launching of your product. Market research, so that you know what is the need of these people, what problem am I going to solve, what is the financial capability, what is the disposable income of the people I'm targeting. You may have a very good product, but the disposable income of the people does not allow them. So they will have what I talked about with you the other day. They have a desire of your product, but not the demand.
Yeah.
Desire is why I like a product. I will even say that product is very good, but I'm not backed by the financial ability. That is now the demand to buy it.
Wow. And kwa hivyo that mentality yenye watu usema ati product kukua cheap, that's the reason why many people are buying it. It's not true.
No. I've said the price depends on a number of factors.
Yeah.
Okay? It will depend on what? A number of factors. And therefore, the location of your product. Let's take, for example, the chips, for example. Mkona chipo mwito? Sini viazi?
Yeah.
Sini viazi? The price that you're selling hapa kwa street, is it the same price that you're going to sell the same chips na mtu mwenye anazinunua pale Naivas supermarket hapo ndani?
No.
Why? Na ni zile viazi. If now you have your product as, is it the same price ambayo tunanunua pale KFC? Why? The target customer. If for example you have your service, wewe ni wakili pale na unataka kuwa unapeana services zako, but you are targeting watu ambao wako na shida za mashamba na huku, wakigombana kijijini na huku. That is your customer clientele. How much are you going to charge them? Unlike a person who is targeting the corporate organizations. So the positioning of your product is of great importance. The location, your target client is of importance. That will determine your product. Are you together?
Yeah.
And again, that also will depend on what you're going to get in terms of the returns. Yeah.
And talking about the product itself, according to statistics, many actually they're saying that is 70%. They don't stay in the market that is within even the first 1 year or the 3 years. Let's talk about that is product sustainability. How does it work? What can you do to make sure that despite even the tough seasons, the things that influences people's ability to buy a product, still your product remains to stand out in the market?
The sustainability of the product depends on what I talked about, the monitoring and evaluation of the product. Because that gives you the feedback, so that you know which area are you going to improve on. Okay, so you must have a very good department of evaluating and getting the feedback from the customers, so that you now know where am I going to improve, okay, what am I going to change, and what am I going to have. So sustainability depends on the feedback that you're getting. Let's take an example. We are living in a digital era. Okay, things are changing every day. So you have to understand what is happening within your competitors. What are your competitors doing? So that you're not edged out. Okay, so you must get to understand what is my competitor doing, so that na mimi nijue what product am I going to introduce, how am I going to package it, how am I going, and of great importance, and I want to repeat again, keep on training and retraining of your staff. Keep on training and retraining your staff, because these staff are the ones who are going to introduce that product to the market. So if they are on the backward, kukua in line with the product as it is growing, product yako itaenda mbali.
I agree. And you've mentioned something to do with the feedback, and how are the entrepreneurs or the business people supposed to handle that is negative feedback that they get from the people or the customers?
By the way, let me tell you, Angie, negative feedback is the most important part of your business growth.
Than the positive one?
Yes. Because he who is praising you may be hiding quite a lot of information. Get that criticism and take it positively. Yes.
Even if it's that bitter?
No. In business, the feedback and negative feedback is of great importance, because it tells you where to. And number two, think of your attitude as a business person. It is not you who is consuming your product. It is the consumer who is consuming your product. And for that reason, that person who is consuming your product, his feedback is of great importance, because his satisfaction and the solving of the problem that he has. And remember, there's something that you call the diminishing utility. If today I have to take a cup of tea, a soda today, as I take the first one, the second one, by the moment I'm going to the third one, my satisfaction is go, the demand is low. So how are you going now to have to improve that the demand of your product tomorrow and the day after? You have to think about that, of great. How do I keep my product to be of demand tomorrow and the day after tomorrow?
You know, many people think, especially at the introduction stage, because I've introduced a new product and I'm getting many feedbacks, it means that this product is not good for the moment. Then they quit. Probably that's why they fail.
The moment you have the negative feedback, you should use it now to improve on the product. And we even start with the product today and change the same chain, but have a change from the product that you have. Then you keep on changing to better a product that resonates with the need of the people.
So it means,
let's take an example. We've been having the 14-seater matatu. Okay? And as I started off by talking of the comfortability of the employee or of the customer, matatu industry have evolved now to have the shuttle, the 11-seater. Why? The comfortability of. Now we have moved on now from that. For example, Molo Line, one of my favorites. Wako na gari moja mzuri sana inaitwa Kosa. A very comfortable car, that you can use. Why are they doing that? They are in the same industry, the transport industry, but they're improving it too. Now, they have moved a step further, even to NK. Can you imagine you moving from Nairobi with your bags, na umezishika kwa mkono, zote umewekewa kwa miguu? Now what do? They have improved their service. For example, the 2NK, they have now the cargo van. Unaenda unapatiana vitu zako, they go as a parcel, uzipate Nakuru ama uzipate Eldoret.
Okay. Now we
are you getting the issue? Yeah. It is the same service. Lakini sasa nimesema utaenda comfortable na gari yako, pale nawe mizigo yako utapatiana, you repay an extra, lakini itaenda kama parcel.
But at the end of the day, you know, the person feels the value for the money. And because our time is up, what are the key things, or let's say 3 tips that you give to a person, an entrepreneur out there, for a strong introduction, a product introduction in the market to get sales? 1,
do a proper market survey. Get the problem that the people have, and then look for a solution. Then for that solution, get the best people to do it for you. That is your employees. Do a proper market research, get the problem that is there, come up with a solution, and then train the people that are going to execute your idea. Yes.
The people, not those are
the staff.
Staffs, right? Wow, I believe for our viewers, you have learned a lot when it comes to the product introduction in the market, that is from concept to consumer. And please get to talk to us on our social media handles, that is on Facebook and YouTube at Mizpah TV Kenya. Hashtag It's Money Monday, or you can opt to use the WhatsApp number that is on 0799 200 100. What is that one thing that has stood out from for you, that thing that you have learned and you feel I'll have to apply it practically, either in my business or in the product that I'm going to introduce that is in the market? Thank you so much for availing yourself. We're really honored, and you can share with people, to those who are interested on matters to do with insurance, kwenye watakupata.
Thank you very much, Angie, for that. I'm located at Tower 1, 2nd floor. That is where we sell insurance, all the insurance product from life, general. And when you come to general, we have the motor, we have the medical covers, we have marine covers for all those who want to do the importations. For those who want to travel, we have travel insurance. For those who want to have for their homes, we have a very good product for domestic homes. We have schools product from the schools. We have the product that is insurance of the school buses, and not only insuring the school buses, but we insure the school buses also for reward and hire, so that when they hire that bus, it is all taken care of. We insure the school product in terms of the school properties against malicious damage, against fire, against burglary. We also insure the what you call the employees, that is WIBA, so that in case of injury, all the employees, where they are at work, they are well compensated. Welcome for a comprehensive insurance with NTIDAI Insurance Agencies.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm sure watakutafuta, and indeed thank you so much for availing yourself for the show. For our viewers, I believe you've learned a lot, and for me what I've taken is that a product doesn't fail in the factory, it fails in the market, and the difference between success and failure lies in the preparation, positioning, and the presentation of the product itself. This is Money Monday, your go-to show for financial tips, great insights, and strategies on how you can become a great and successful entrepreneur. And for the day-to-day people, we help you become financially independent in the future. My name is Angela Kabete. Till next time, bye-bye.